Hey, what's up? It's DFS Rico coming at you with my picks and insight for this LPL 3-game slate on Friday, April 17th. Just a small slate today, but before I get started, if you can like, subscribe, comment at the end of the video if you have any questions, I'll gladly reach back out to you guys. And as normal, it's going to run through my favorite cash plays and all my favorites and all that stuff, the usual. One thing I'm going to incorporate this time is running through the starting lineups as well, though. So first, I'm going to run through the favorites, the Vegas favorites, which you got Team Wee beating LNG, huge favorites. Second biggest favorites on the slate, JD Gaming, which has been playing amazing lately, playing over Dominus Esports. They're the biggest favorites on the slate. And then Victus Gaming just keeps moving up. I think when I first saw them, they were like at 210 favorites. They just keep moving up. But as far as for me, I really like JD Gaming and Team Wii in cash. I really don't see that either one of them getting upset, especially, I mean, JD Gaming's on a, 4-game winning streak, 4-match winning streak. Ever since they inserted Zoom in the starting lineup, they haven't lost. Back in the starting lineup, he started the last 4 matches, and he's been just consistent in that top lane. Him and Kanavi has been feeding really well off of each other. And then, I mean, Team Wii, you already know, I think they have the best upside on the slate. A lot of their carries just can go off on any given night. When they go off, they usually can win you the slate. So I like them too in cash and GPPs. I mean, there's not really too many options. But probably my favorite GPP play is Edward Gaming over Invictus Gaming. Invictus Gaming is favorited right now, and I mean, with good reason. They have the best record in the LPL this season. But there's been times this season where they've looked pretty sloppy. Um, they did just get 2-0'd by JD Gaming recently. They're usually dropping a game to everyone. They actually lead the slate in kills and deaths. So you know this game's going to be really action-packed, and if they don't capitalize off those opportunities, if those potential kills lead to deaths, Edward Gaming is a team that can capitalize. So I do like Edward Gaming. They're not a bad team either. I mean, they're 22-14 in games this year. Invictus is 24-10. So like they're not that much better than them, honestly. But I think they just won a couple more matches than them. But yeah, hopefully we can continue this streak in cash. I've been cashing pretty well lately. GPPs, I mean, those are just kind of hit or miss. You're not going to win them all the time, so just got to keep throwing darts in there. But I mean, like I mentioned, for Team Wii, Morgan's probably he's the cheapest guy on the team. So if you are going to be saving, I do recommend playing him. And like I mentioned, for JD Gaming, Zoom 5.2 kills per match. 15.3 assists, been playing really well ever since he came in. I mean, they haven't dropped one game ever since he got into any game he's played this year. They haven't dropped one game. They've 2-0'd everybody in every match that he's played this season, which is just insane. And then obviously the Shy leads the top laners in kills per game, usually because he plays carries up there, but he also leads the slate in deaths as far as top laners, which 10.4, which is a lot. I don't mind Gino for Edward Gaming if you're going to be going that way. He should continue to start. Yeah, ever since he kind of started in the starting lineup, he's been playing pretty good. So I think that's really it. I don't really like LNG and DMO, honestly. I mean, you can take shots at him in GPPs, but I think Vegas has like Team Wii winning 80% of the time. They're like 80% chance to win, and then JDG has about 74% chance to win. So odds are really huge in their favor, But anything can happen if you watch League of Legends. Anything can happen. But then you got Beishang in the jungler position, the most expensive, with good reason. I mean, he has super crazy upside, 110 plus upside. Good player. When he's playing well, the team is usually really capitalizing off his pressure in the lanes and all that. Then probably my favorite player, one of my favorite players in the LPL right now, Kanavi. He's just been so entertaining to watch. When he's going, the team is really, really clicking. And I mean, like I mentioned, they've won their last 8 games in a row. 2-0 as a jungler, getting over 90 points consistently is just insane. He's one of the leaders in the LPL, player of the game. So usually winning is due in part because of him. Obviously, if you're playing Invictus Gaming, you play Leon and Edward Gaming, Jai. This is kind of the main reason I'm really interested in. Edward Gaming is, ever since they included Jai Jai into the starting lineup, they've only dropped 2 games, and that was to FPX. I mean, for FunPlus Phoenix is an amazing team, so, and he's dropped 103, 64, 98 over those 3 matches. So I do really like him. I think they could keep like running off his momentum that he's been playing. So if they have an upset potential, I really do believe they can upset them. Not gonna say they're going to, but they're probably my favorite upset potential since they are actually a good team. And then you got Teacher Mall for WE with the highest upside as far as mid laners, 126-point upside, which is just absurd. He hasn't been playing that well lately, even in victories. I mean, they've dropped 4 of their last 5 matches, so they haven't been playing good at all. But I still like him with 20.6 assists per match. Then, I mean, you got Rookie for Invictus Gaming if you're going that way. Consistent player. Usually when they're winning, it's due in part to him playing well. Yagao for JD Gaming. If you're going to be stacking JDG, I recommend, stacking the mid laner. The main guys I would want is Yagao, and then obviously Kanavi. Just build around Kanavi is my ideal stack around. And if you're playing JDG, just make sure you have Kanavi in there. Then you got Scout for EDG as your mid laner. It's been playing really good lately. Practically, it's been getting a double-double, doubles in assists, doubles in kills over the last 4 matches. She's been playing really good. Pretty consistent player. Practically going to get you over 80 fantasy points a game in victories, which is good. Then 80 carry, Jiao Ming for Team WE. He's kind of been playing better than Teacher Mall lately. Not a lot better, but even he's been at least getting kills and assists lately. So I do like him if you are going to be playing Team WE. And then Loken, like I mentioned, for JD Gaming. It's nothing too special. I think he'll have his huge games, but he doesn't have the upside as like some of these other AD carries, like Puff. Obviously has 110 plus point upside. He's insane. 13.4 kills per match, 12.8 assists per match, and then on the other side, I mean, you got Hope, which is also an amazing player. Like these 2 guys have bigger upside than Logan, but I feel like Logan and Zhao Ming are safer. But Hope and Puff have the higher upside for sure, depending which one you play, which side of the match you're playing. Missing for Team WE, if I am playing Team WE, super high upside. I think he has the highest upside on the slate from any support. Between him and Southwind, 22-point assists per match is really good. LV Mal, 21.9 assists per match. If you're going to be playing JDG and you want to save some money, I recommend playing him at 5.6k. Then Southwind, like I mentioned, 22.9 assists if you're playing them. And then Mako for EDG if you're going to be playing. It's usually just for saving. I usually notice the supports in the top laners are just usually for saving. So, like I mentioned, for cash, JD Gaming, Team Wii, Invictus Gaming, and Edward Gaming. And then I didn't run through them, but I'll run through them now. Like these are the starting lineups for tonight. I mean, nothing's different. All the teams are practically running out what they ran out the last couple matches too. Nothing's changed for JDG. Nothing's changed for DMO. Still same lineup. Then you got Edward Gaming. Same thing they've been running out that's been working for them lately. Obviously, Invictus Gaming, they're not going to change what's been working, so same thing. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment at the end of the video. Thank you. I appreciate it.